Can Nikki Haley pull off an upset in New Hampshire in the primary today? That's the question here that many Americans are hoping to answer. Many Americans hoping the answer is yes, because they're dreading the increasingly likely rematch between President Biden and Donald Trump. But first, the people of New Hampshire will have their say. Elizabeth Harlow is voting for Nikki Haley today, and she's joining us now, to talk a little bit more about the race. Hi. I'm so happy you were able to join us here. I think that you are, indicative of a lot of New Hampshire primary voters, because you've actually voted Democrat and you voted Republican. How would you describe yourself politically?
So I'm an independent, and I typically will vote for the best candidate at the time. So that's usually the direction that I go. Mm-hmm. I listen to what they have to say in the debates. I take that all into consideration, and depending where I'm at in my life, I'll vote for that candidate.
And so right now in your life, you've decided that Nikki Haley is that candidate. What is it about her that appeals to you?
So first off, I've seen her on many of her debates, and she shows up, and I love the fact that she shows up. I've seen her at all her well, I didn't personally go to all the town halls, but I was fortunate to go to one of them, the one in Manchester here, and I was able to get actually my family to come with me on that debate, or not debate, sorry, the town hall, and they actually were really impressed with her, because I think not everyone needs convincing, but I just think it's great to be able to hear her speak. I think she has a lot of great points as far as education, the military. She has a husband that's been deployed, and so I think that like kind of holds true to me, because I work with veterans firsthand. I'm a healthcare worker, and I work with them, and I love the fact that that's going to be part of her plan, as well as hopefully like reducing taxes and all that fun stuff.
Right. So it sounds to me like this is a vote in favor of Nikki Haley as opposed to a vote against Donald Trump.
Yes, yes. And I think Donald Trump, I'm sure he's a nice person, but I think that Nikki Haley is going to be a great example for the women of our future as well. I have 2 teenage girls, and I want them to know that, okay, yes, there can be a woman in presidency.
Right.
And it's not just because she's a woman. Yes, that's a great part, but I think that she's also intelligent. She's qualified. She worked for the UN. She's been a governor and was successful over there. So there's like all these different little things that kind of, point in the direction of her being our next commander-in-chief, and hopefully, like, America sees that in her. So my vote's for her.
Right.
Did you see my shirt?
I just see the top of it. What does it say?
It says. It does say sometimes it takes a woman.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that. Let me ask you about the issues that are important to you. It sounds like you feel like Nikki Haley certainly has some leadership qualities, but what about policies? What about issues that you'd like to see her tackle to make this a better country?
Definitely education. I think that she mentioned the 8th graders of our country. They didn't test very well in reading, so I have an 8th grader, as a matter of fact, and I think that a lot of things were lost during COVID. And I do agree with her that I think that our education needs to be pumped up and like get those 8th graders to be reading, more thoroughly, and just I think military is important. I think. Obviously decreasing our taxes, and I know that she mentioned Social Security, and she was talking about like raising the age. I know Trump was talking about that, but I think that she's going to be doing it at a reasonable age, not where like we're all going to be like retired, like where we can't like go on vacation.
Right.
So.
All right. No, Elizabeth, thank you. It was really great talking to you and getting some insight into your thought process. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye now.